The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
2013's The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, starring Ben Stiller, is the second film adaptation of James Thurber's 1939 short story, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Now, have I seen the original 1947 film? No. Have I read the short story? No. So I'm going into this movie not seeing any other adaptations, so here we go. Now it's about Walter Mitty and how he's pretty much unsatisfied with his life, so he daydreams. You have that bad of a life? Not really. The fact that he daydreams about something better, more exciting, is what makes his life seem so boring. He just has a typical one. He likes a girl, who knows if they like each other, his job, his sister's a weirdo. The only time you really feel bad and think that he has a bad life is when he's too afraid to go up to the girl he likes, or when he's around his manager, Adam Scott. Adam Scott does a good job of playing just a passive-aggressive, obnoxious guy, I guess. He didn't say anything that really was very insulting. It was just passive. It was like,
"Hey weirdo, why you so weird? Every time I see you, you're just weird. Earth to weirdo. I'll see you around. I'm getting off the elevator now. Hey everybody, it's weird."
So yeah, you feel bad for the guy. Walter Mitty was played by Ben Stiller, and the movie was also directed by Ben Stiller. Did he do a good job? He was actually my favorite part of the movie. I think the other actors did fine, but I think most of them could have been played by anybody. But Ben Stiller really surprised me. He usually plays a guy who tries to be funny or just shoves it in your face that he's funny. But in this movie, it did have funny parts, but it wasn't really Ben Stiller. It was everything around him that was funny, and he was just being a normal guy, and I really liked him in that role. So now if Ben Stiller is starring or directing in something that seems like it's a little bit of an artsy film, I will go see it. And the fact that it was like an artsy film, I really liked that. You could tell that they were trying to make it more of a creative look, not just a normal film, but a lot of the shots that they took were very creative. Another thing that I thought was good was the conversations he had with his crush, Kristen Wiig. I think I'm saying that right. I just think that the conversations they had were really realistic. The conversations that you'd have if you had a crush on a girl and you just weren't doing anything about it. The reason I liked it so much was because you had that aspect of they're just having a regular conversation, he's just doing normal things. Then when the action and the interesting and adventurous parts happen, it looks that much more interesting, and you really feel that relief of, yeah, let's do this. And one of the best parts of the movie was when Walter Mitty had a conversation with another character, and it was so inspiring, the conversation that they had. The whole movie was meant to inspire you to get up and do something, but that scene was really well done. The dialogue was great. I loved it visually. It was a great scene, and it really made the whole movie really worthwhile. Like I mentioned earlier, the only really problems I had with the movie were that I feel like the supporting cast could have been a little better, maybe more developed or something. I didn't care that much about anybody else except for really Walter Mitty and maybe his girlfriend and his mom, but everybody else was just there. I think they could have done without a lot of them, but that was the movie. My only other problem was that I feel like the scenes where he goes on this adventure and he's really finding himself and whatever, I feel like it could have been a little more exciting. They were really good scenes, and the things that he did were really well done, but I feel like maybe we could have had a little more. I don't know. Now, the movie was rated PG, so there wasn't really anything bad in it. There were a few curse words, but other than that, so I'm going to give this movie, out of 10, 8.0. Again, it was a well done movie. It was really inspiring, especially if you're looking to do something more. The thing I really liked about Walter Mitty was that when he wanted more in his life, he went out and did it. And it wasn't like, oh, I want to murder somebody, so I'm going to go out and do it. It's, I want to go see nature. I want to see different places, so he went and did it. Or did he? So, did you like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty? Do you agree with what I said about it? Or maybe my video inspired you to go see it? Make sure to comment, subscribe, like, whatever you feel like doing. See you next time. But not really, because I can't see you.